This is Mr. Wade, welcoming you live to another exciting edition of Yearbook Live. Today I'm going to be showing you how to go about using Layout Pro. Some of you have already been working on this, some of you are entirely new. I'm going to be today guiding you through just an introductory lesson on how to go about creating and doing some basic things with practice pages. So the first thing that you need to do is log in. We have our address up here. The year is 2022. Congratulations. Happy New Year, everybody. The job number for this is 6480. The username, it's already written in here for me because I happen to be here, is your lowercase name. For instance, it might be Yakub, it might be David. Your lowercase name. Okay, and so we're just writing it in there like that. The password is yearbooks, capital Y, E, and lowercase rest of it, yearbook 2022. I've written this down in Google Classroom, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. All right, we're clicking create or log in. All right, so now we're gonna get started here. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go to create and we're gonna go to Layout Pro. All right, now this is kind of already set up for me because I was already in here before. But if you're brand new, what you want to do is you're going to go to File and New and click on Practice Page. In the event that you are already designing for the yearbook, you can go back and find practice pages by going to the Design tab here, clicking on Custom, and then going to Practice Pages. And then we can find the practice pages here. All right, I'm going to start fresh, so I'm going to New Practice Page. You want to name this your name. Okay, and I'm clicking Save. Now you'll know it's a practice page because this top right corner is blank. There's no page number there. All right, so now I'm just going to be kind of guiding you through the lesson itself. All right, so the first item of business today is that we're going to be adding image boxes. We can find that over here under the Art tab, not the Image tab. And these are the image boxes. These are frames that we can use to drop in photos. All right, so we're going to drop in a few here. I would like you to follow just the basic elements of this, but I want you to make them your own too, because I would like everybody to be creating different practice pages just so I can further verify that you did this on your own. So I'm going to be doing this though like the assignment lays out, and I'm clicking a few things here, and every time I click you get a new image frame. And I'm just dropping in some circles here. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I'll drop in some squares. Over here. Okay, so some things that I want you to be aware of. The most important thing, and that's not featured in this handout, is that you can expand the size of this in one of two ways. One, you can just click and drag it. And these are called handles, by the way, these corner things. And if you just drag it however you want, it will not be uniform. It's going to warp however you'd like to stretch it. If you just press Control Z until it's back to its normal uniform shape, what you can do is you can hold the Shift key and drag out a corner, and this will keep it nice and uniform. So what I'd like you to do is to drop in some image frames, kind of stretch them out however you'd like. So one of the things that you should know about is how to go about duplicating these. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to go over here on this square, and I'm going to click on this duplicate icon up here, and suddenly we have the same size. Okay. Another thing that you should be aware of is these are all kind of placed. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to organize a group, and if you go over here to this arrange icon that looks like stacked in the top right, You can click on that, and you can further align these objects however you want. To the left, to the right, however you want. Now everything is all neatly organized. All right, so that's just adding image frames. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to be adding some text boxes. All right, the text boxes can be found here. These are text styles that have been just already established by me, so we have like a uniform understanding of what our style is going to look like moving forward, so we don't all have radically different styles. All right, so the first thing I'd like you to do is drop in a headline, and I want you to drag it into the grid of the page. You don't want to go into the margins because that won't be seen in the print. I want you to stretch it out to the end, and I want you to write your name. Okay, so in the event that it goes a bit too big, you're going to have to change the size of it. I'm going to go back to 65. Okay, all right. And then I would also like you to center it. And you can center it by going over here to align and center. Okay, so that's pretty nice. These are too high. I'd like to lower them a bit. And notice that I could further align them vertically as well, but I'm just not going to do that right now. All right, so we have first the headline. Then what I'd like you to do is to drop in a sub-headline that's going to go below it. This is a sample sub-headline. All right, period. And I'm going to drag this here. Notice that if the text box is smaller than the text itself, it's going to show that X. So that's just an indication that you need to change the size of your text box because it's not appearing correctly. All right, so I'm going to further stretch this out to the width of the page. As you see, it needs to be bigger, so I'm making it bigger. Then I'm going to go up here, and I'm centering that. Okay, so we have two text boxes. The next thing I'd like you to do is to add a caption. Oops, I didn't see it there. There's our caption. It's hidden in the title. All right, so for the caption, I'm going to write this is a caption. This is a caption. Excellent. So I have that. Then I'm going to make a lot of copies of these. Oops, it's not big enough. Okay, this is a caption, this is a caption, this is a caption. And I'm going to drop these for every photo because we need captions. And we can put them wherever you'd like. This is a practice page. We're just practicing. No pressure. You should make sure that your captions are clearly distinguishing the photos that they're supposed to be identifying. I'll add two more for these last ones. Okay. All right, so then we have captions. All right, so we've added text boxes, we've added image frames. Let's see, what else do we want to do? I guess the next thing that we should do is add a graphic. So we're going to go back up here to images. And actually, we're going to be going to the Art tab. And yeah, just for the sake of knowing that these are available to us, I'd like you to add in a shape. I have a gray square there for no particular reason. And I'd also like you to add in some clip art. I'm going to go to technology, see what's here. I'm going to add some photography stuff for no particular reason. Let's see what else is there. One more. Okay. All right. So that is it. This is just a practice page. The next stage of this will be adding photos, and I'll be getting into that more later. The last step, though, that I want you to be doing in this is to submit this. And you're going to be doing this by going up here, first to the save icon. It's very important that you save these things. Then you're going to go to File, and you are going to go to, actually, no, you're not going to go there. You're going to go to this print icon here. And then you can also go to print again, and you can save as a PDF. Okay, and this will save on your computer, and you can upload this lovely PDF to Google Classroom. And that's it for our first round of Layout Pro. Congratulations. Wasn't that fun? All right, I'll see you in class.